What's going on, everybody? I'm going to keep this video short. I'm on my way to work. The title is pretty self-explanatory about what I'm talking about. If you watched last night's episode, it was 2 episodes, and one of them was like a testing tune, or it basically went through all the cars and talked about them, or most of them anyway. And as most of you know, Monza, he went twin turbo, and beautiful car, probably the best looking car on the list. And there's several features about that car that only that car on the list has. You know, the headlight and marker light, the round tail lights, the way the exhaust comes out. There is just several things on that car that is unique to that car. Well, more than one time, I think it was at the end of both of them, it showed someone racing Chuck and go to flipping, and you know, they made it real dramatic, stuff like that. Well, that was Monza. Monza rolled that car. There is no doubt about which car it was or who was driving it. That was Monza in the seat. That was Monza's inside of the car and cockpit, and also that was his car flipping. It did not take very much knowledge to it was very easy to notice that it was Monza. I'm sure that a bunch of y'all already have seen that. I don't know how bad the car was hurt. Apparently it's not hurt very bad, because he announced on his own Facebook page a day or two ago that he was going to be racing every race of No Prep Kings the second season, which is starting pretty fast. It's coming up pretty quick. On the screen right now will be the first race of when it is. It's not that far away. But with that being said, I just wanted to let everyone know that if you noticed that wreck last night, car went left at the curb, come back across, pulled the shoes, trying to straighten it up, and you see Chuck slide sideways to not hit the car. I mean, it was pretty close. But went over the curb, started flipping, and then it, you know, real dramatically like flashed a few times and went off. That was the split bumper Camaro. It couldn't have been very bad, because he would not be scheduling all of these races for No Prep Kings the second season. I seen last night on his Facebook page, there was a couple people who asked if that was him, and there was somebody saying no, I don't, but I promise you, that was that car. Here's the dead giveaways if you want to go back and watch it. About halfway through the show, whenever he races Dominator, which, by the way, there's a video coming out talking about everything else that happened in last night's episode. Dominator was moving. Dominator got a new hood. Dominator completely redone his motor. We'll talk about that in the video that's coming up. Stay tuned, it'll be a day or two. But you can see a good in-car shot of Monza's car at that point whenever he's driving up the starting line. If you want to go back and look for yourself, look right there. You can see in car, you can see the switch panel that turns the car on. You can see a distribution block down here in the floorboard that's got several lights in it. Look at the halo, the cockpit right here, where the bars come around the side of his helmet. You see 2 or 3 bars. You see some zip ties on them bars. And when the car is wrecking, the in-car shots of the car flipping, you can see all of that same exact stuff in the same exact places, down to the zip ties in the car. Somebody could say it was a different car, so they just had the switch panel in the same place, or that distribution block in the same place, or fuse panel, whatever it is. But what's the chances of them having the same zip ties, the same exact bars, in the same exact places on the cockpit cage, right here? It's impossible. That's not going to happen. That was Monza's car. You can tell by the exhaust, it is the same car. When there's one little spot you can slow it down and you can tell that it's his with the round tail lights. It is his car. Either way, I just want to throw that out there for the ones who thought it was, maybe wasn't sure. I noticed some people on Facebook last night was talking about it, so there's your answer. But in a day or two, there will be a follow-up video about the whole entire race, all the things that I noticed and all the things I want to talk about. Until then, thanks for watching, Godspeed, and I will see you then.